Okay, so because I have my son's tablet, which is identical to the one that's filming this right now, I'm able to quickly check the, I like to use the National Valve Museum in Britain. They've really gone overboard with this thing. So here we are, 6SA7, pin connections. G1 is pin 5. So let's see if we can find pin 5 on there. 6SA7 is this tube. It's a tube right here. Pin 5. Should get a little noise out of this, I imagine. Pin 5, I'm just going to check it with my voltmeter too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 1, 2, 3, 4. Interesting how the meter reacts when I touch this pin. When I touch these other ones, I can hear about the same level of noise, but the meter hardly reacts. That's curious to me. Okay, we just dropped the signal into there. It said use a 0.1, didn't it? .1 millifarad capacitor. Okay, okay, pin 5. Now, my problem is, no matter, I've been doing this for 30 years, I still don't know which way to count the pins. Okay, there's pin numbers on there, so I can't make a mistake now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That guy's 5. Right on that. Right on that. I'm really not sure why my meter's gone upscale. I don't hear anything. Okay, so now our signal generator. Oh, that was dumb. That's the ground lead. Okay, sorry if I'm muttering a bit as I do this. Now, what's that? Tell me I'm running out of clip leads here. Take the signal generator output, turn it down, connect it there. That's a much nicer signal. That's what we're looking for. Much better. I can even short out the antenna if I can find another clip lead. But we won't worry about it because this signal's plenty strong. Okay, so we'll back it down. Down about there. You know, I've had my meter do this before. This meter. Apparently indicate voltages I can't hear. I'm just on a wild whim here. I'm going to reverse these leads. I can't imagine how this would help, but I like to experiment, so let's give it a shot. get it. Sometimes using vintage equipment has its own problems. That's an odd thing. I compared this meter with this one. Get the same result. A little mysterious here. Not sure I can proceed like this. There we are. It's a little loud in my shop, but that's what we had to do. Okay, so keeping your eye on this meter. Turn it down a bit. Save my ears. Now, same IF transformer, only on the bottom. Ooh, that's a little noisy, isn't it? Okay, that's about max there. That was operation number 1. We got a little bit of a boost on it. Operation number 2. Same thing on the next IF. Using a long metal screwdriver in there is not the wisest idea at this point. Let's try this guy. As often is the case, the blade is too wide. Same thing with this one. And this guy, the problem with the plastic ones is sometimes they're not strong enough. Yeah, see? I'm just going to have to be careful when I do this. Okay, I'm in there. It's just the tiniest difference anyway. Okay, next one is operation 3. Broadcast oscillator coil adjusted 600 kilohertz. There's no reason for me to do that because I don't have the scale. The radio's out of the cabinet. I don't have the scale, so I can't really set it to 600 and then adjust the oscillator, unfortunately. Operation 12. Broadcast oscillator coil adjust at 9.5. Oh, it's got 3 different oscillator adjustments. Wait a minute, that was operation 12 and 10, so let's go back. Operation 3, operation 4. Broadcast RF coil adjust at 600 kilocycles. Well, we'll do what we're told here. So I'm still connected to the converter tube grid. We'll dial this up to 600 kilocycles. Okay, we're at 600. I guess we better tune that in now. Doesn't make sense to me. Hey, guess what? How do you like that? Look what I just noticed. On the back of the tuning dial is the frequencies, exactly for this purpose. So I will be able to adjust the oscillator and bring it in at 600, but we don't need to do that one right now. Not right at the moment. Let's just continue with what we're trying to do here. We're still at 600 kilohertz on the frequency generator, and we're trying this broadcast RF coil. And where's that guy sitting? Could be this guy. Definitely, it's definitely this one here. Adjust that. Looks like it has a locking screw on the top of it. Yeah, it's not making a lot of sense to me that I'd be pumping. Yeah, I'm on the far side of these coils where the signal generator is connected. Better go with my instincts here. Trying to have bad instincts about turning things down. Okay, and we'll put this back on the antenna. Oh, yeah, on the antenna. You know what? Son of a gun. My first, that first testing I did, I didn't have it on the antenna, for crying out loud. I had it on the ground terminal. Duh. That might be why we didn't get much signal into the IF. It wasn't the right way to do it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. It's just a cheap and dirty way to get going. Okay, so we're now connected back on the antenna. Still using the 0.1 capacitor. I don't think that matters. Still dialed in at 0.6. Turn the volume up. And there he is right there. Already waiting for us. Well, I can tell you the oscillator's set just fine because it's right on 6. Now let's peak this. Touching the meter. little loud in the shop again. Now, this coil. First of all, is it that coil? Whoa. So what happened there was I put my screwdriver into the coil to hear if it made a difference, and it did, and I touched the slug, and when I did, it was quite a pop there. So, despite the fact I'm blowing my ears off with this tone, looks like we have to loosen up the lock nut. And now we adjust the actual coil. How? Take the nut right off. Okay, what was that? I didn't do anything. And we lost a signal. Bad connection to the antenna. Let's get a better. There we are. That's a little better connection. Oh yeah, there's a slot, screwdriver slot there. It's just really hard to see from my angle. Let's go in there. Oh yeah, we're in. Watch the meter now. Ooh. Feels like it's at a limit. There's the peak. Please, please, down on the tone. Okay, so we're getting a pretty good benefits from the alignment process here. Let's go to number 5. Operation number 5. Where are you? 14, 8, 7, 13, 4, 6, 11, 2, 1, 12, 5. Here it is. Down here. That's curious. There he is. Right there. Oh, I gotta put the lock and nut back on that other one. You can certainly hear some humming coming out of the speaker, so I still have to deal with total elimination of the hum. And I'm just gonna thumb tighten this guy here. Not any more than that. Okay. He's also locked in. Okay, and the adjustment is broadcast antenna coil. Interesting, it's located right on the front of the radio. I wonder if it's accessible when the radio's in the cabinet. I kind of doubt it. It's interesting they stuck it right on the front there. Adjusted 600 kilohertz. It's the antenna coil, you know. I'm kind of tuning it up against the antenna I have on it right now. So let's just see what happens first of all. Back with the tone. them down. Yeah, I think it's pretty much okay. Not getting much reaction there. Doesn't sound or feel very good either, turning it. So we'll leave that one. We'll leave that one alone. But it seemed to be pretty good. Now, operation number 6. Broadcast oscillator trim adjusted 1500. This is so we know it's good at 600. Let's test it up at 1500. We'll see. Maybe it's just fine. You know, this is changing the positioning of the dial pointer. Yeah, I'd say that's 1500. Bring my signal generator up to 1500. Wow, it's pretty sensitive. Okay, it's very close. Let me set it to 1500. Tune the radio in at 1500. Oh, it's right there. Yeah. Okay, so what that means is the current alignment of the radio is fine when it comes to where the pointer is on the scale. We don't have to fool with that any at all. We won't even check it in the middle. We'll leave it all alone. So that skips us over number 6 on to number 7. Broadcast RF trimmer adjust at 1500. Ooh. I think this guy underneath. I think he's up on top. Yeah, it's up on top. Okay, so we'll go into that one because we're up at 1500. Okay, we're tuned in at 1500. Number 7. No, up here. Number 6. It's the outboard adjustment. Right. Coming right in here. Little screwdriver's having a bit of an effect there, isn't it? Not likely needing any adjustment here, but let's check it. I need to get my screwdriver to sink into it. Or I'll have to lay the radio back down to see into it properly. pretty much on the money anyway. So that's number 6. Operation number 7. Broadcast RF trimmer adjust at 1500 kilocycles. That's where we are. There's 4 of these guys. I got to figure out which one it is. Down there. That one. That was pretty darn close. Number 8, 1500 kilohertz antenna trimmer. Once again, this is not the wisest one to adjust, and that's the one here. That's this guy here. That guy was pretty good too. That's number 7. That was number 8. Number 9. Operation number 9. Hey, that sounds like a Beatles song, doesn't it? Number 9. Where is number 9? Come they hide these on me sometimes. 10. 4, 13, 14, 8, 5, 7, 11, 1, and 2. Hey. You don't see operation number 9. Okay, well, I can't see it right now. Let's move on until my eye spots it on this page. Kind of mysterious here. Number 10 is oscillator adjustment for one of the short wave bands. I think we'll leave that. Number 11 is broadcast. What is that? BS oscillator trimmer. Adjusted 7.5 megacycles. So that's another short wave thing. And again, I think I'm just going to leave that one alone. It's just an oscillator trimmer anyway. Number 12. Must be broadcast short wave, or BS must mean short wave or something. Another oscillator coil adjustment, 9.5. I'll leave that one alone. Number 13. RF trimmer. Adjust at 11.8, I think it says. RF trimmer adjust at 11.8. Okay, that'll be a little bit challenging. Well, let's give it a go here. So we'll go up to 11.8 megahertz on the signal generator. Okay, look in here. Signal generator is not putting out enough oomph here. Looks like I got another project to work on here. How do you like that? Good old signal generator is not so good. It's definitely old, not so good. Not much carrier showing at all. Well, it will stop at this point. I'll have to get out another signal generator. But we got through the AM band anyway, so why don't we have a listen. Or you know what? I can do this one by ear. I won't worry about feeding in a signal. If it's way out, it'll be obvious. Oh, well, you know what I don't know? I don't know what band. I don't know the band switch arrangements. RF trimmer and an antenna trimmer. Rather than fill around, let's leave them right now. I can use another signal generator I have. It'll give me a stable signal. It's like my big old guys on the fritz. But I think what we need to do now, we need to find out if we got any good result out of this by tuning it around on the AM band. So let's do that. For this, I'm going to set the radio down. Here's the signal generator. I can shut all that off actually. Okay, we'll set the radio down. I do not like doing this. Okay, I think it's on the broadcast band, isn't it? Oh, gotta give it a little antenna. It's got nothing. A little smarter now about which one's the antenna connection. Okie dokie. Hey, we're getting action on the magic eye. I like that. Let's watch the magic eye. Okay, we're still picking up a lot of noise. But that's typical down here. No doubt about it, need a better antenna in here to really test this stuff fairly. So I should work on that today a little bit. So there we go. AM's working good. I think if we had this in a better location, it would sound really great, as opposed to all that noise that's coming in. And the ABC is working. It's just not getting a strong signal at the antenna yet. Very good. I think that's all good. So thanks for watching this rather long video, and we'll see you again soon.